Hey guys, welcome back to Smart Trader. Hope you guys are staying safe, and like we decided, we are going to discuss about the option series videos from today onwards, along with our price action learning and scalping and all those things. So before to that, if you are a new viewer who have not watched my option series videos, we have close to 17 videos in which we have few learning videos, few trade videos. So you can go through those basics of understanding what is an option, what is the difference between option and futures, and in the money, at the money, out of the money. All these informations are given in this particular playlist. So you can go to playlist, search Smart Trader and go to the playlist. Here you have a option trading beginner series. So go there and watch these videos if you don't know anything about options. If you already know, then let's continue from here. So today we are going to discuss about the risk involved in options trading. Okay, because why I'm going to discuss about the risk involved in option trading is because without even knowing this, a lot of people go and trade. So if you know what is the consequences and how good it is, how bad it is, you will go in the right way. Or else what will be, you'll get lost. You don't know, is buying good, is selling good, is call option good, is put option good. You don't know all these factors. So by understanding the risk, let's go and learn further. So before learning strategies, option strategies and all those, let's talk about the risk, and later we will decide what and all we can learn. Okay, so first of all, derivatives are used to reduce risk. Okay, so you need to understand derivatives. Now you know this equity, the CNC, whatever I trade equity, you know that cash segment. Now I have a position in equity, and if I think that next week some bad news is going to come, whole market is going to fall, my positions may go down, I don't want to take that risk, then I will use derivatives, that is futures and options. Any of this I will use to hedge my positions. Okay, so derivatives I'm using, futures and options are derivatives, so they are used to reduce risk. So I will use this. So for example, if I want, I will sell futures. Okay, futures of bank nifty I will sell, or futures of nifty I will sell to hedge my position. So whatever it goes down, I'll be getting some money from my selling of the future. Same way, a lot of managers or portfolio managers will be hedging with for their, let's say, or your own portfolio. You have 10-20 stocks, or a manager is handling your portfolio. He may hedge your position with the help of derivatives. Even mutual fund managers may hedge their position with the help of derivatives, either futures or options, according to their strategy. So these are basically used for what? To reduce risk. Okay, understand this first. These instruments are created basically to reduce the risk involved in trading or investing. So now we have two kinds of main players in this market. Okay, now we will only talk about options. Now let's not talk about futures. Okay, so I just told derivatives only, that is future and option. Now who are the players? Now you need to understand, are you a trader or are you a hedger? Okay, so you need to understand these are two players. There are other players also, but these are the main players who gives volume in the market. So traders, understand this basic thing, traders take high risk and hedgers take low risk. You will get to know why. So first of all, see, traders, let's say you're buying a call option. Okay, if your prediction it will go up, if it goes down you make a loss. Okay, or let's say you're doing sell, it goes against you, you're making a loss and you're taking more risk. But a hedger, remember I told you in the first case, equity portfolio, you're hedging the position. Same way for options, if you're buying options, a hedger may sell one more option with a different strike price, or maybe a call option or put option. Different strategies we have option spread strategies and so many strategies which we will discuss later. Now don't get confused. So he will hedge his own position. Let's say options only is hedging with the help of one more options. So he's limiting. So his profit may be limited comparative to this traders. His profit will be less. Okay, and his loss also can be less. It can be limited. So he can decide based on his hedging. He can decide my maximum, if it goes at the worst stage, so much loss I'm going to take. Or same way, profit also will be limited. It will not be like how you get in terms of traders. But if it goes to profit also, he will ensure he will make some money. Okay, because the ones, let's say the one which he thought will go up will give money, the one which he shorted will be eating up the money. Same way, if market falls, if he goes wrong, this one will be giving money, this one will be eating up the money. But overall, here he'll make small loss, here he'll make small profit compared to a trader. So traders take high risk, hedgers take low risk. Why I told you this is because once you start trading, then you see losses happening, then you will think, how can I save my position? That's when you will learn a lot of strategies to save your own self, limiting your profit, that side, and limiting loss, that side. So that's when you become a hedger. So if you know what is a hedger, what they do, you will learn the strategy before and getting, than taking a naked position, you may hedge your position. So basically a hedger will be using certain strategies to ensure he can limit that. I will talk more later when I explain you each strategy, and then we will try to see the possibilities, which side, how much loss can happen, all that. But trader, because everybody, I know most of them who enters into options are entering like a trader. When I say trader in options, first of all, I told you options is a derivative used to reduce risk. But what is happening? Everybody are directly going and buying this option itself one-sided. Okay. So yes, it's like equal risk you're taking. Like futures, you're taking equal risk in option also. Just that maybe the option premium what you're giving is very less. Same thing, if you use full of your capital with option, you're going to lose full of your money. But anyways, let us explain different possibilities, because you should know if you're buying an option, if you're selling an option, either call option, either put option, what is your condition, you should know. So as a trader, when you trade, let's say it can be call option, it can be put options, right? So I'll just show you an example here. So these are the CE is nothing but your call option, and let me scroll. Okay, hope you can see now. So CE is nothing but your call option, PE is nothing but your put option. So what's happening? You either buy this or sell this. Now you have an option to buy call option, you have an option to sell. You same thing, you have buy option, sell option. So 4 possibilities is there. So you can either buy and sell, and either buy and sell. So I will talk in perspective of a buyer. Either call option or put option you are going to buy, or let's say either call option or put option you are going to sell. So what is your condition? So let's say you are buying a call or put option, the profit is going to be unlimited. Okay, remember this, the profit is going to be unlimited, the loss is going to be limited, is nothing but your premium what you paid. So now let's see how it works. So let's say you are buying SBI in option, or we'll take example of Bank Nifty also, no problem. So you have to take lot size first of all, 2 lots, 3 lots. How much is the money required? You can see over here, right? So 1500 minimum you have to buy. How much rupees is the premium currently? Let's say 13 rupees. So you are paying 20,000 from your pocket. If let's say this 13 rupees you did a buy, from this buy, if it goes up, okay, let's take an example. So from here, this is your buy value. From here, if it goes up, what is the limit? Nothing is the limit. It can go to 100, it can go to 200, it can go to 10,000, it can go to 1 lakh also, right? But what is the downside? Down it can go up to, let's say 0, like generally it will come like the 0.05. So maximum it can go to 0 levels, right? So if it goes to 0, how much can you lose? You paid 20,000 rupees. So this is your premium paid. So if you are doing buying, okay, your 20,000 is a maximum loss. Maximum means maximum. More than that, you cannot lose anything. But if it goes upside, whatever it goes up, this value into number of quantity. If 100 rupees goes, 100 into 1500 quantities. So unlimited of money you can make in terms of buying an option. Same thing if I am putting a sell over here, you see this, buying need 20,000, but same thing, nothing much changes, only I'll put this as a sell order, same thing I'm selling. You need 1,73,000 in this particular option contract, okay? Because see now, let's say you took this particular option. Selling means what? It should go down. This 13 rupees, if it goes down, 12 rupees you will make profit. If it goes to 11, 10, you make profit. How much can it go down? It can go to 0 or 0.05 like I showed you. It can go to 0. Now, how much rupees can you make? It goes to 0. So it's like you bought at 0.05 and you sold around 13. So close to 13 rupees 65 or 13 rupees 60 paisa into 1500. So downside is 13 rupees into 1500, whatever you saw that premium required for buyers, that much only you will get. So basically 20,000. So your maximum profit is 20,000. Okay. If you want, I'll just use a calculator and show you. So if it goes to 0, So down is 20,000, same. So they will say generally the premium received. Okay, profit is premium received in terms of sell. Okay, so buying, you know that profit is unlimited. If it goes up, it goes down, maximum what you paid premium will go from you. But same way for sell, the profit is limited. If it goes down, it falls also, maximum you can is premium received. So whatever the amount you saw, 20,000, they say premium received, that amount only you can make money, even though you invested 1,20,000 or 1,30,000, whatever. But what about loss? It is unlimited. Why? This 13.65, if it goes upside, ulta, right? So if it goes upside, ulta for you, how much can be the loss? Unlimited. But you have already paid, because the risk is high, they are taking more money from you. So option selling, whether it is call option or put option, option selling needs more money, more margin basically. So you're giving more margin, even though you need only 20,000 to buy. For selling, you need 1,73,000, because the risk is higher here. If it goes ulta, it's unlimited. So they will stop your trade. Maybe I don't know exactly where they stop, but maybe I think 1,73,000 is over. Your margin, what you have kept, is over. Your account will be cleared. Okay, it will be squared off. So that in theory it is unlimited. In practical, your broker may square off because you gave only 1,73,000. So he will stop your account, or if you're having some margin, maintain your account. So based on that, that is unlimited money can go. So the risk is more in terms of selling. Okay, unlimited loss, profit is limited. But in terms of buying, profit is unlimited and the loss is limited. So that is the reason you see a lot of retail traders will go and do buying, because from 20,000 I can make money, whereas I have to put 1,70,000 to get maximum. That is maximum is 20,000. Maybe I make it 5,000, 2,000, 1,000. But here this guy is making quickly, right? So that is the reason many people, many traders are attracted and they go towards buy. This is theory, very beautiful. But in practical, the chances of making money is more. Let's say, I would not say this is the exact number. Generally, as per my experience, what I have studied, 80% is what sellers make profitable, 20% is what buyers, because there is time decay happening. Those things also I will discuss in other videos. You should know that it is so easy and attractive to see, okay, I will buy, I will make unlimited profit. But there are many factors which makes sellers more profitable, right? So that's the reason they invest a lot of money and make small profit. And along with that, hedgers are also there. That also we will be discussing. But as of now, understand, for looking, this looks very beautiful, but the chances are very less. So keep this in mind before we go to the next sessions. So anyways, hope this is one eye opener for a lot of traders or beginners who don't even know, thinking, okay, I have 4,000, 10,000, I will do off options. Understand the risk is there in case of making money, okay, in option buying. Yes, there is unlimited money. If you want to play lottery, let's say 10,000 or 5,000, 2,000 rupees also if you want to play a lottery, okay, money came or money went. That way you can do. But if you want to be a consistent trader, or want to make some money in the market continuously without losing capital, then you have to plan many other factors. So that we will be discussing. So hope this is an eye opener to a lot of people who are just blindly buying and thinking, I am buying, still I am making losses. The possibilities are like this. To see in theory it is beautiful, but in practical the things are different. So how can we make ourselves more stronger here? We need to add few strategies. We should learn a little of hedging. All that we will be discussing in the upcoming series videos, step by step. So hope you like this option series for beginners. Hit that like button and share button. See you soon with my next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.